In the heart of the whispering forest, a magical world unfolded with every rustle of the leaves and every shimmer of light dancing through the canopy. The sun was just beginning to peek over the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. The air was cool and the forest was waking up, stretching its branches in anticipation of the day. Milo the cat, with his curious green eyes and tail twitching with excitement, padded silently through the ferns, his ears perked up to catch every little sound. Beside him fluttered Zara, an iridescent butterfly whose wings sparkled with 1,000 colors in the early morning light. "Look, Milo," Zara called out, her voice a gentle whisper carried by the wind. "The sun's waking up the glowing meadow." She twirled in the air, leaving trails of color as she danced. Milo paused, his ears swiveling forward. "A perfect day for an adventure," he murmured, his eyes glowing with curiosity. The forest around them was alive with the gentle buzz of life. Tiny insects hummed as they began their morning rituals, and the leaves whispered secrets to those who cared to listen. Suddenly, a soft, shimmery light caught Zara's eye. "What's that over there?" she asked, fluttering a bit higher. Milo squinted in the direction she was pointing. The glow meadow? What mystery awaited them there today? The meadow, blanketed in morning dew, seemed to hold a secret just waiting to be uncovered. But what? And who had left those mysterious shimmering trails? "Let's find out," Milo grinned, his paws already moving. "Right behind you." Zara laughed, her wings flapping excitedly. Together they set off, their hearts full of wonder and their minds buzzing with questions. The forest floor, soft beneath Milo's paws, was a patchwork of shadows and light. As the duo trotted along the well-worn trail, they couldn't help but wonder, what curious secret would the glowing meadow reveal today? But little did they know, something extraordinary and unexpected was just around the corner. What they were about to discover would surprise them both and set them on a path more magical than they had ever imagined. The Whispering Forest was a world of enchantment, where every leaf had a story to tell, and every creature held a bit of magic. The trees were tall and ancient, with branches that stretched up towards the sky as if trying to touch the clouds. The leaves rustled softly in the gentle breeze, singing a song only the forest knew. The forest floor was carpeted with soft moss and colorful wildflowers that danced with each whisper of wind. It was a place where dreams seemed possible, and every day brought a new adventure. In this magical realm lived Milo, a small, curious cat with fur as soft as a whisper and eyes as bright as emeralds. He had a nose for mystery and an unquenchable thirst for discovery. "Let's explore," was his constant refrain, and no mystery was too small for him to investigate. Zara, Milo's best friend, was a butterfly with wings that shimmered like stained glass in the sunlight. Her kind heart and gentle spirit were matched only by her love for her forest home. Zara was a creature of joy, always ready to help a friend in need or share a laugh. She was as much a part of the forest as the trees themselves. The glowing meadow was a special spot in the forest, known for its beauty and mystery. Each morning as the sun rose, dew would collect on the magical flowers, creating a shimmering tapestry of colors that danced in the light. But today, as Milo and Zara arrived at the meadow, something was different. The meadow, usually bursting with life and color, seemed quieter than usual. "Where are the shimmering dewdrops?" Milo wondered aloud, his ears flattening slightly in concern. The flowers, usually full and vibrant, looked thirsty and tired. Without the dewdrops to drink, they drooped sadly. Zara fluttered closer, her wings brushing gently against Milo's shoulder. "This isn't right," she said softly. Her large eyes scanned the meadow, searching for an answer. In the distance, a lone flower struggled to hold up its head. The sight tugged at Zara's heart. "We must find out why this is happening," she decided, her wings set with determination. As they looked around, the magical essence of the meadow whispered against their senses. It was still beautiful, but missing something vital. The familiar shimmer was gone, and in its place lay a mystery waiting to be solved. "We need to help," Milo nodded, his curiosity piqued. But how? He asked, glancing at Zara. She smiled softly, her eyes twinkling with mischief. Let's follow our hearts, she suggested, floating up gently, her wings brushing against the morning air. And so their adventure began. Through leaves and light, the duo ventured, guided by the whispers of the forest and the promise of discovery. What they would find, who they would meet, and how they would solve the mystery of the missing dewdrops was a tale just waiting to unfold. And just around the corner, the forest held secrets that neither could have anticipated. Milo and Zara continued their walk through the glowing meadow, their senses attuned to the mysteries it hid. The flowers, usually vibrant with life, looked dull and drooped low. The absence of their sparkling dewdrops weighed heavily on the scene before them. But why are the dewdrops gone? Milo pondered, staring at the flowers with thoughtful eyes. Zara hovered near his ear, her wings fluttering softly. Maybe someone or something is taking them, she suggested, her voice a gentle breeze in the quiet meadow. Milo's tail flicked as he considered her words. But who would do that? He wondered aloud. And why? Zara flitted to the ground, landing delicately on a soft patch of grass. That's what we need to find out, she replied, her gaze steady and determined. Milo nodded, his eyes scanning the meadow for any clue, however small, that might reveal the answer. Let's split up and look for signs, he said, his voice a mixture of hope and resolve. Zara agreed, and together they set off, each taking a different path through the flowers. As Milo padded softly through the grass, he wondered, could it be the mischievous Sparky the squirrel playing one of his tricks, or perhaps the dew fairy was upset and withholding her magic? Each thought led to more questions, and his heart raced with the thrill of the hunt. Zara, meanwhile, floated silently above, her sharp eyes watching for any unusual movement or glimmer. They reconvened at the edge of a small brook that babbled merrily through the meadow, its surface catching the sunlight like a mirror. Did you find anything? Zara asked, her wings creating a gentle breeze that ruffled Milo's fur. He shook his head, a little disheartened. Nothing yet, he admitted, his voice thoughtful, but then he brightened. Wait, maybe the brook can help us, he exclaimed, trotting to its edge. He peered into the clear water that danced over smooth stones. The water's part of the same cycle as the dew, isn't it? Zara fluttered closer, intrigued by the idea. Water cycle? She asked, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. Yes, Milo said, excitement coloring his words. Water moves in a big, never-ending circle. Zara tilted her head, prompting Milo to explain further. Water falls as rain, he continued, drawing a circle in the air with his paw. Then it flows into rivers, goes back to the ocean, and rises into the sky as vapor. Then it falls again. Zara clapped her wings together, enchanted by the simplicity of nature's cycle. But if that's true, where did our dewdrops go? She inquired, voicing the question that still lingered between them. I don't know, Milo replied, his whiskers twitching with anticipation. But I'm sure we'll find out. A renewed determination filled their hearts as they set off again, the mystery of the missing dewdrops guiding their path. What they discovered next surprised everyone. As they trekked deeper into the glowing meadow, a peculiar sight stopped them in their tracks. There in the heart of the meadow was a circle of stones that seemed to pulse with a soft, mysterious glow. Look at that, Milo gasped, his eyes wide with wonder. Zara flitted above him, her wings shimmering in the gentle light. The stones were arranged in a perfect circle, each one etched with symbols that glistened like morning dew. I've never seen this before, Zara breathed, her voice a mere whisper carried by the wind. What do you think it means? Milo approached cautiously, his paws barely making a sound on the soft earth. Maybe it's a clue, he suggested, his curiosity piqued by the mystery before them. Zara landed on one of the stones, careful not to disturb its delicate balance. These symbols, they look like raindrops, she mused, tracing one with her antenna. Do you think they're connected to the dewdrops? Milo pondered the possibility, his tail flicking thoughtfully. Let's take a closer look, he decided, stepping closer to the circle. As they examined the stones, a gentle humming filled the air, a melody so soft it could have been mistaken for the rustling leaves. "Can you hear that?" Zara asked, her wings trembling with excitement. Milo nodded, his ears perked up, straining to catch the elusive sound. It was as if the stones themselves were speaking, sharing their secret in a language only the forest understood. Milo sat back, pondering the symbols and the song. "What if?" he started, but then hesitated. Zara, always seeing possibilities, encouraged him to continue. "What if this is where the dewdrops come from?" he suggested. "Maybe the stones are like a map for the water cycle." Zara's eyes sparkled with delight. "Oh, that's brilliant," she exclaimed, fluttering around him in joyful circles. The two friends huddled together, poring over the stones like detectives on a case. Each symbol told a part of the story, from rain to river to ocean and back to rain again. "This must be a message," Milo concluded, his paw tracing the journey from one stone to the next. "But who's trying to tell us this?" Zara wondered, her voice filled with awe. And just as they thought they might be onto something, the humming grew louder, rising to a crescendo before fading away, leaving an echo of mystery in its wake. What could these singing stones be trying to say? And who left them here for Milo and Zara to find? Their quest was far from over, and the biggest surprise was yet to reveal itself. Just as they were beginning to piece together the mystery of the stones, a sudden gust of wind swept across the meadow, scattering leaves and making the flowers dance wildly. "Whoa, hold on!" Milo shouted, crouching low to the ground to avoid being toppled over. Zara flitted upwards, her wings working hard to steady herself against nature's forceful breath. As quickly as it had arrived, the wind stilled, leaving the meadow in an almost eerie calm. "What was that?" Zara asked breathlessly, regaining her balance. Milo shook his head, puzzled. "I don't know, but look," he pointed, eyes wide. Where the wind had passed, a new path had been revealed, leading them further into the depths of the meadow. The flowers along this path seemed to shimmer more brightly, as if daring the friends to follow. "This wasn't here before," Zara murmured, eyeing the trail with a mix of caution and excitement. Milo's adventurous spirit took over. "Let's see where it leads," he declared, stepping forward with determination. Zara, ever the supportive friend, nodded in agreement, gliding alongside him. As they ventured down the mysterious path, the air seemed to crackle with anticipation, as if the meadow itself was holding its breath. The path wound its way through clusters of flowers that turned their heads to watch the pair pass by. Soon, Milo and Zara found themselves standing before a peculiar sight, a large, intricately carved wooden door set into a hillside. "A door? Here?" Zara whispered, astonished. Milo's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Who do you think lives here?" he asked, leaning in to inspect the carvings. The door was adorned with symbols similar to those on the stones, swirling lines and droplets that spoke of water's journey. Zara fluttered closer, her bright eyes taking in the details. "Do you think we should knock?" she suggested hesitantly. Milo grinned, always eager to see what lay beyond the next mystery. "We won't know until we try," he replied, lifting a paw to tap gently on the door. The door creaked open slowly, revealing a dimly lit interior that seemed to beckon them inside. "Are you ready?" Milo asked, glancing at Zara. Her wings brushed his cheek gently, a comforting gesture. "Together," she said with a smile, and together they stepped through the doorway. What awaited them inside was a world unlike anything they had seen before, a realm of shimmering lights and misty air. But who, or what, would they find in this secret place? The answer was about to unfold, revealing a new twist in their adventure that neither had expected. Inside the hidden room, Milo and Zara found themselves amidst an astonishing sight. The walls were lined with intricate carvings depicting the life cycle of water, from majestic rain clouds to cascading waterfalls, and tiny dewdrops sparkling on grass. It was like stepping into a living book, each image alive with the dance of water in its many forms. "Wow, look at this!" Zara gasped, her wings fluttering with excitement. "It's like a story written in wood." Milo's eyes roamed over the carvings, his mind alive with curiosity. "It's the water cycle," he whispered, filled with wonder. "But it's more than I ever imagined." The air inside was cool and filled with the gentle sound of water trickling somewhere unseen. As they stood there, absorbing the spectacle, the room suddenly bathed in a soft, iridescent glow. "What's happening?" Zara asked, glancing around in awe. A gentle, wise voice echoed through the space, as though the walls themselves had come to life. "Welcome, little seekers," it said, warm and inviting. Milo and Zara exchanged a glance, their hearts pounding with a mix of surprise and excitement. Who are you?" Milo asked, his voice both eager and respectful. "I am the guardian of the flow," the voice replied, its tone like a gentle river. "You have come seeking answers about the Shimmering Dewdrops, have you not?" Zara nodded, her eyes wide. "Yes, our meadow's flowers are wilting without them," she explained, her voice carrying the weight of the task. The guardian chuckled softly, a sound like bubbling spring water. "The dewdrops are part of a larger cycle," it began to explain, "one that sustains the world with its magic and life." Milo and Zara listened intently, every word adding to their understanding. "Water begins its journey as vapor," the guardian continued, "rising high into the sky to form clouds." As the guardian spoke, the carvings seemed to move, showing clouds forming in a heavenly dance. "Then it falls as rain," the voice said, and the scene shifted to show raindrops falling gently to the earth. Milo's eyes sparkled with discovery. "And after the rain?" he prompted, eager for more. "Streams and rivers carry it to the oceans," the guardian explained, and the carvings showed the flow of water moving across the land. From the oceans, water becomes vapor again, and the cycle starts anew. Zara clapped her wings, the beauty of the cycle clear in her mind. "But the dewdrops?" she asked, still seeking the connection. "Dewdrops are the gentle kisses of the water cycle," the guardian said kindly. "They collect on flowers and grasses when warm air meets cool surfaces, bringing life to the early morning world." Milo nodded, understanding dawning in his eyes. "So it's all connected," he said, realizing the magnitude of nature's cycle. "Yes, dear one," the guardian affirmed, its voice a soothing melody. "By understanding and respecting this cycle, we ensure the harmony of the world." As the lesson unfolded, Milo and Zara realized the power of the knowledge they had gained, a deeper understanding of the world around them. The water cycle, the endless dance of nature, held secrets, and they had discovered just one piece of the puzzle. But their journey was far from over. Buoyed by the understanding of the water cycle and their encounter with the guardian, Milo and Zara emerged from the hidden room with renewed determination. The gentle glow from the carvings seemed to linger, wrapping them in an aura of peace and hope as they stepped back into the sunlight. "We need to use what we've learned to help the meadow," Milo said, his voice filled with resolve. Zara nodded, her wings a blaze of color against the sky. "But how do we bring the dewdrops back?" she wondered aloud, still puzzled by the task ahead. Milo pondered their journey. "If the dewdrops appear when warm air meets cool surfaces," he murmured, piecing together the guardian's teachings, "maybe we can create those conditions ourselves." Zara's eyes widened in realization. "Oh, Milo, that's a wonderful idea," she exclaimed, fluttering with excitement. "But how?" she asked, still unsure of the steps they should take. Milo's gaze swept the meadow, taking in the landscape. "We need to bring coolness to the flowers," he declared, catching sight of the small brook that meandered through the meadow. "And I think I know just how." Together they raced to the edge of the brook, the cool and shimmering water inviting them closer. "Let's use the water," Milo suggested, his paw skimming the surface. Zara clapped her wings together, a gesture of encouragement. "Let's!" Milo began to dig a small channel with his paws, guiding the brook's cool water towards the tired flowers. Zara, with her grace and lightness, hovered overhead, using her wings to encourage the water along its path. As they worked in harmony, the water trickled and flowed, eager to help. Soon, a gentle mist began to rise from the ground as the sun's warmth met the brook's cool embrace. The mist enveloped the flowers, caressing them with a tender touch. Zara watched in wonder, her wings casting rainbows in the sunlight. "Look, Milo," she cried joyfully. The flowers, rejuvenated by the mist, began to lift their heads, regaining their vibrant beauty. And with the mist came the return of the shimmering dewdrops, sparkling like tiny jewels on the petals. "We did it," Milo cheered, his heart swelling with pride. "Together," Zara echoed, her voice a melody of happiness. Their teamwork had brought life back to the meadow, and as they stood among the flowers, they realized they had uncovered not only the mystery of the missing dewdrops, but something even more precious: the power of working together. But just as they were about to celebrate their success, a shadow flitted across the meadow, hinting at a new surprise. As the flowers swayed with renewed life, Milo and Zara began to sing, their voices lifted together in celebration of their success and the knowledge they had gained. In the sky, the clouds they gather, dancing in the sun's warm light, fall as rain, then flow much farther, giving life day and night. The water travels round and round, in the cycle we are found. From the earth to sky a magic flight brings morning dew with morning light. Through the brooks and rivers winding, to the ocean vast and wide, vapor rises, clouds combining, water's journey, nature's guide. The water travels round and round, in the cycle we are found. From the earth to sky a magic flight brings morning dew with morning light. Morning's dew a gift revealing, life anew upon each leaf. Flowing water's tale is sealing, nature's song beyond belief. The water travels round and round, in the cycle we are found. From the earth to sky a magic flight brings morning dew with morning light. Their song filled the meadow, lifting with the breeze and carrying the joyful notes far and wide. Zara twirled in the air, her colors blending with the song's melody, while Milo leapt and spun, his heart light and full of happiness. Together they celebrated the wonder of nature's cycle and their friendship. Their voices faded, leaving behind a sense of peace and fulfillment. The meadow, now alive with color and vibrancy, stood as a testament to their discovery and the power of songs to bring joy and unity. Yet, as they basked in their triumph, the shadow lingered at the edge of their vision, promising more to the story than they yet knew. With the song echoing softly in their hearts, Milo and Zara watched as the glowing meadow returned to its full splendor. The flowers, once tired and drooping, now stood tall and radiant, their petals vibrant once more. The dewdrops glistened like tiny stars, reflecting the sunlight in a magical dance. "We did it, Zara!" Milo exclaimed, his voice filled with pride and relief. Zara hovered above him, her wings shimmering in the gentle breeze. "Yes, together we made the meadow shine again," she replied, her heart full of warmth for her friend and the journey they had shared. But there was still a lingering question. What had caused the dewdrops to vanish in the first place? As they pondered, the shadow they had seen earlier returned, moving gracefully across the meadow. Milo's ears perked up, his curiosity reignited. "There!" he pointed, as a figure emerged from behind the flowers. A creature unlike any they had seen before revealed itself. With translucent wings that caught the light in a spectrum of colors and a graceful flowing form, it glided forward, leaving a trail of glowing sparkles in its wake. "Hello, little adventurers," the creature spoke, its voice soft and melodic, like the rustle of leaves in the moonlight. "Who are you?" Zara asked, her eyes wide with wonder. "I am Alara, the keeper of the dew," the creature replied, its smile radiant and kind. "I have watched over this meadow for many moons, ensuring the dewdrops fall to nurture the flowers." "But why were the dewdrops missing?" Milo asked, his mind turning over the mystery they had worked so hard to solve. Alara sighed softly, her expression tinged with sorrow. "I was called away to tend to another part of the forest, and in my absence, the balance was disturbed." Understanding dawned on Milo and Zara as Alara continued. "You see, the water cycle is a delicate dance, and even the smallest disruption can have a ripple effect." Zara nodded, her wings fluttering with empathy. We learned from the guardian of the flow, she explained. Alara's eyes sparkled with gentle approval. Yes, the guardian is wise and shares the secrets of water's journey, she said. By restoring the flow of the brook, you brought balance back to the meadow and gave the dewdrops a chance to return. The friends beamed with pride, their efforts recognized by the keeper herself. Thank you, Alara, Milo said, dipping his head respectfully. We couldn't have done it without the meadow's help, Zara added warmly. Alara nodded, her form shimmering in the light of the meadow. Nature is all connected, and today you have shown the true strength of teamwork and friendship, she said, her voice like a gentle lullaby. As a token of my gratitude, I offer you a piece of the first color fragment to aid you in your quest. With a wave of her delicate hand, a small, radiant fragment appeared, glowing with an ethereal light. Milo and Zara gasped in awe as they accepted the fragment, their hearts filled with hope for the journey ahead. Keep this safe, Alara advised, her wings flickering like the light of 1,000 stars. It will guide you in ways you cannot yet see. With those parting words, Alara vanished into the shimmering depths of the meadow, leaving behind a trail of dewdrop sparkles that danced in her wake. The friends stood together, the fragment held between them, the meadow alive with their triumph. But as they shared a look of joy and excitement, the shadow at the edge of the meadow hinted that their adventure was far from over. As the sun began to dip toward the horizon, casting long shadows over the meadow, Milo and Zara took a moment to savor their triumph. The flowers around them swayed gently, whispering their gratitude for the return of the dewdrops. We learned so much today, Zara said, her voice filled with warmth. The water cycle is truly magical. Milo nodded, holding the color fragment they had received. And we discovered that by working together, we can solve even the biggest problems, he added, his heart brimming with contentment. The lesson they had learned was clear. No matter how small they might feel, teamwork could achieve wonders. Together, they celebrated their shared success, the meadow echoing their joy with every gentle breeze. It's like the dewdrops, Zara reflected, smiling softly. Each one is small, but together they bring life and beauty to the world. Milo purred in agreement, his eyes meeting hers with understanding. And nature's cycle shows us that everything is connected, he said, a sense of belonging settling over him. Zara's wings shimmered as she nodded. Yes, and just like the water's journey, our adventure isn't over yet. The meadow basked in the glow of the setting sun, a testament to the power of unity and the beauty of nature's harmony. As the friends stood side by side, they knew their quest was just beginning, and with the color fragment in hand, new mysteries awaited them. I can't wait for our next adventure, Milo whispered. Excitement threading through his words. Zara giggled, her wings brushing against his cheek like a gentle promise. I wonder what other secrets the forest holds, she mused, her mind abuzz with possibilities. But as they turned to leave, the whisper of the meadow hinted at a new chapter, one filled with surprises they had yet to imagine. As the day drew to a close, Milo and Zara made their way back through the whispering forest, their hearts light with the joy of their accomplishments. The path was bathed in the golden glow of twilight, and the air was filled with the gentle song of the forest winding down for the night. Today was amazing, Zara said, her voice a soft melody in the evening air. Milo nodded, a contented purr rumbling within him. We learned, we sang, and we helped the meadow bloom again, he replied, his eyes shining with happiness. As they walked, Milo turned to his friend with a grateful smile. Zara, thank you for being such a wonderful partner in this adventure, he said warmly. Zara fluttered closer, her wings brushing his shoulder. And thank you, Milo, for your curious spirit and never giving up, she replied, her heart full of affection for her brave friend. Together, they shared a moment of silent gratitude for the friendship that had made their journey so special. Just as they reached the edge of the meadow, Milo's eyes twinkled playfully. I wonder what we'll discover next, he mused, his voice filled with excitement. Zara giggled, already imagining the adventures ahead. The forest is full of secrets, Milo, she said with a wink, and we've only just begun to explore them. As they vanished into the trees, the forest seemed to hum with the promise of tomorrow's adventures, inviting young explorers everywhere to join them in their quest. What would you like to discover in the magical world of the Whispering Forest? Milo asked, his words a gentle challenge to the listeners. We'd love to hear your ideas, Zara added, her voice a warm invitation. And don't forget to subscribe to our adventures. Milo reminded, his eyes twinkling with mischief. There's always a new mystery waiting to be uncovered. As they disappeared among the trees, their laughter echoed through the forest, a reminder of the joy found in friendship and discovery. Next time on Milo and Zara's Forest Mysteries. As twilight deepens, a mysterious shadow returns.